Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome to Nina's Chelsea Corner if you're new around here, and welcome to another match review. It's almost 24 hours since the game was played, almost as long as it took some of the Chelsea fans who flew out for this game. Hats off to those who went out there to support Chelsea, for those who travelled from all the other European countries as well to go to this game. Wow, there was 21,000 in attendance, and the fact that it was minus 10 degrees and I kept seeing like a variation of different temperatures across the day and the evening. Yeah, nothing but admiration for you. I'm glad the fans and the people that were there just in general were there in attendance. It looked really interesting, and to be fair, like, not many people are going to be able to say they did this away day. I'm only able to go to home games mostly. I go to some of the ones that are sort of out of London, but yeah, I always admire those who do travel home and away quite literally, and yeah, fair play. What was it, like 4,000 miles, different journeys, connected flights and whatnot, so not straightforward, but the club obviously gave a little keychain, so now it's over land and sea and Almaty, that's how you say it. So it wasn't even in Astana or where they usually would play, but absolutely fair play. But let's talk about this game, guys. Not really much in terms of what we've learned about the team, because I mean the conditions looked quite horrific, and you could see like the different little clouds of breath across the pitch of the players. A lot of them were wearing thermals, and yeah, it looked pretty uncomfortable to play in, I must say. So we got the job done pretty much in the first half. 3 goals scored. Astana obviously pulled one back. I thought it was a great finish on their behalf, and at least something to celebrate against Chelsea. Obviously quite a big game for their club, their history, the fans. I mean, this is kind of the beauty of the competition, isn't it, guys? That it takes you places that you never would have thought you'd go to, really, quite literally all the way to Kazakhstan. So one experience, we get the job done, 3 points. It's 4 out of 5 now, and it's 6 in a row for us in all comps. So we're feeling good, guys. A lot of the players that featured, academy players, we had Josh Ashenpong playing and deservingly got a lot of praise for the game. Thought he played quite well. I thought the second half performances did drop a little bit, but then again, I'm not going to criticise the players because they did have to endure those conditions. And quite frankly, we saw a lot of the academy players. There were some debuts, so just a pretty positive experience for them individually as well. I mean, I can't imagine making your debut in the conditions you did is going to be quite comfortable, but again, just an experience to remember, one in the books. One in the history books. I thought, you know, we saw Raksaki, who really, again, impressed, made some good turns and was quite good at progressing the ball. He seems quite techie. But then again, I do think a lot of these youngsters have still, there's a very different level here to obviously our senior team and the academy players. And that's normal, but it's nice to know that you've got that talent there available, and I'm sure that they will all be very, very happy to have had some minutes. And this is again the beauty of the competition. It allows you to do that. It allows you to play that younger team. It allows you to be reset and turn your attention to the weekend fixture and feel like, you know, you're still energetic, you've still got something to show, because we know that the players obviously who didn't travel will be featuring against Brentford at the weekend. So yeah, overall great game in terms of the result. We obviously had Marc Guiu on the double. I thought great first goal from him, obviously very masterful dribble, and the finish was great. He gets his second as well. I thought Pedro Neto, as the most senior player in that squad with the most minutes in the Premier League, was also very, very good in that first half. He was very involved, had his quality just showed, guys. It really, really did. And obviously because Neto didn't play in the league, great for him to have an opportunity to play as well. Thought he looked really lively, and I'm sure the players enjoyed having Neto there on the pitch. But yeah, at times, guys, this season I've forgotten that Marc Guiu is even there. We've had so many players in that attacking department that have been shining, that have been playing. You know, we talk about Nkunku not getting minutes, let alone someone like Marc Guiu, who's obviously behind both Nkunku and Jackson in the pecking order. And that's normal. He's such a young kid, you know, he's got so much more to learn and so much more to give. But he's quite physical, I think, for his age. Obviously some great finishes there, and you can just see that it means a lot for him to get his game time at Chelsea as well. So really, really great on that front. But yeah, I thought the fans were great. I could see different clips of them like shivering in the stands, singing about how cold it was and whatnot. So great bit of banter there. But again, I think more than anything, just this game as a first for Chelsea. You know, we've had so many firsts. There's been so much transition at the club and so many new things, but it's nice to see and appreciate these games. So our job in the Conference League is pretty much done. I mean, we're in the round of 16. We've obviously got another game against Shamrock Rovers at home. Interesting to see how that plays out. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more about the players that we have in our sort of the younger kind of age group, because again, away in Kazakhstan would have been a different kind of trickiness. But this, against Shamrock Rovers, I'm sure we'll see those academy players once again at home. So we'll be looking forward to that. But guys, let me know in the comments down below what you thought. Again, I don't really have much analysis about that one. I thought in the second half we did drop off a little bit, but again, it's not like I'm going to sit here and criticise. I enjoyed that game just for how special it was in terms of the context, the location, hearing the stories of the fans who travelled out there, hearing how many layers they had to wear to be in attendance. So yeah, pretty good on that front. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought, who impressed you. Again, I'm just happy that we got our result, had the game done. Hopefully those players went and warmed up after. I'm sure there were no ice baths after that game. But yes, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more content on the channel like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and we turn our attention to Brentford at home, which itself is a big game, guys, because we haven't won against Brentford at home in the league in a long time, and I'm pretty sure that they always find a way to trouble us. But you know, West London derby, whatnot, it will be intriguing to see how that plays out. We're obviously going to go full strength, but that's a game that I'm looking forward to. And you know what, in the grand scheme of things, winning this game and convincingly will probably be a greater achievement than a lot of our other results and games that we've won this season, purely because of how difficult it is to beat Brentford at home. But yeah, we'll look ahead to that one. Let me know what your thoughts are for that too. But guys, I will see you in the next one. Have a lovely weekend and take care of yourselves.